Ella is like, no, you come back here. I will not ever again take your stuff. Ella called me last night and I'm so worried about her. I think she's in trouble at home. I was wondering if she could come stay over for a while. Spruce is like, Ella, I love you sometimes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another When Fairy Tales Collide. This is a Sims 4 story. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. We are starting the episode out with Ella sleeping, and I know it's a weird place to start, but I want you to see how happy she is. Even though she's still in her horrible bed, in her horribly old room, in the basement with no windows, she has found some happiness. Why? That is because of her new hope for life. You may know that Ella has been working for the Charming family. She has been watching their girls because she has been a babysitter by trade. It was one of the only jobs she could get early on, and her gentle nature made her perfect for it. However, she has really found her place as a babysitter. She's making more money than ever working for the royal family. She loves the girls. She enjoys Justin. She even gets along well with Parker, even though mostly Parker just sleeps. Last episode, she got a makeover, and because of that makeover, she feels like a new person. Her confidence is at an all-time high. It was nothing like getting out of the old ratty clothes that her stepmother allowed her to have. Now you can see her stepmother Eva, though. She's feeling playful, but not really. She wants to make an enemy. She has not been happy about Ella's new clothes and new look. She feels like, why should she get new things if Eva can't herself? And so she's coming down here to wake her up just to get things started. She's gonna tell Ella, you should have been cooking breakfast. It is 10:50 a.m. and they're usually not even up this early, but for some reason the whole house is up. She's telling Ella, so you think you're special because you got new clothes. But Ella's newfound happiness and confidence is not letting her take that. And she yelled at her stepmother. She's telling her stepmother, you do not have the right to talk to me like that. Do not do it again. I will not put up with it. And her stepmother is thinking, oh really? Because she doesn't have anywhere to go. And she's gonna tell Ella, I don't care who you think you are. You get in there and cook breakfast. So Ella's like, okay, I will. Because there's something that her stepmother doesn't know. And that is that Ella has been saving money. But she's not gonna tell her stepmother that. Because if you're new here, her stepmother stole all of her money once before. She's been hiding it outside with her friends, the birds. And she knows her stepmother will never go in there. So she's gonna just simply say, yes, stepmother, I'll cook right away. She likes this fresh food, makes Ella pay for all the food for the family. But Ella is gonna whip her cutting board out, and her stepmother is over here chatting with her other daughters. Now, don't be fooled. They don't get along either. Oh my gosh. Y'all, look at Hazel's legs. They are so hairy. Let's have her shave her leg hair. But y'all, Ella is over here fuming. But she's like, haha, I got something for her because I'm feeling mighty happy. I'm gonna show you what Ella has planned. Ella has cooked a one serving, excellent quality blackened bass, and she knows that they cannot fend for themselves. So they are kind of waiting for her to say like, hey, the food is ready, but Ella's not too worried about it. Jasmine is talking to her mother about finding a rich man or woman. She doesn't care. She thinks she's one step closer, but Ella just thinks they're funny because she doesn't think she has many options at all because she's a horrible human being. Her stepmother has now realized that not only did Ella not cook for them, but she also did not wash her dish. Oddly enough, Jasmine is coming to do that. Yeah, she is like, so what's going on? You didn't cook for us? Ella doesn't care what she's saying. She's just gonna do a belly laugh. She's like, it's Winterfest Eve. You can't ruin my time. And this is also her favorite time of the year. And Ella's saying, nobody raised you right, or you wouldn't treat other people like this. And her stepmother's like, you can't have anything. You don't know anything. I'm a music star. I'm an actress. She's like, you're not a music star. You're not even a real actress. You do a few commercials and you spent way more on your boob job and your BBL. And Ella is happy because you cannot ruin her happiness at this point. She's being dismissive of anything her stepmother says because she knows that her stepmother isn't about anything. She's like, oh, you're mocking me now? She was like, your boobs looks like Santa Claus belly. Oh, Ella thinks she's funny now. She thinks I have to let her live here. And Ella's like, yeah, you don't give me much. And she threw a drink in Ella's face. But y'all, Ella is done. She didn't find an apartment yet, but when I tell you that she is not gonna put up with anything else from her stepmother, and she told her, don't throw a drink at me again. And it's funny because they're smiling because her stepmother is being a butthole, but she's like, I can handle you, woman. I will not take your stuff anymore. Oh, you think you can handle me? She's telling her, you feel like you're an actress because you had a commercial? You had one commercial, and what are you, like 70? I'm not 70. That set her off more than anything because, oh gosh, she is in her late 50s, but Ella just knows how to get her. Her stepmother doesn't really care about what she has to say. After Ella told her don't insult her anymore, she keeps talking about Ella's mother. Ella's mother has been deceased since Ella was a small child, and she definitely doesn't want her talking about her mother. They are facing off, and she is pushing her. She's done it twice now. She said, if you put your hands on me one more time, it's on. And she did it again. Ella is just flabbergasted. She is cursing. Ella never gets this way. And her stepmother's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that. Ella's like, I had dreams. I had hopes. And you came and you took everything you could from me. I'm not going to put up with your nonsense anymore. Her stepmother tried to walk off. But when I say Ella is done, guys, they are stumping. They are having it out. At this point, her stepmother got scared because she's never seen Ella rebel like this. Ella is like, no, you come back here. I will not ever again take your stuff. And she is like, it's time to throw hands. There are no more words that need to be said. She has her stepmother in a headlock. Honey Jasmine is taking it in. She's like, yes, get her. Because Jasmine doesn't like Ella, but she doesn't like her mother either. We're going to see who wins. I mean, Ella's fitness skill isn't high, but she does go jogging as often as her work schedule will allow. Jasmine got her hands on her hip, honey. She's like, whoa. She's like, oh man, I think I saw mom's legs in the air. And honey, Ella won that fight. She is like, yeah, okay. Her stepmom's like, I can't believe you hit me. And Ella's letting her know, after all this time, you wanted to be my enemy. You're now my enemy. I'll be out very soon. I'll be out in the next day or two. Her stepmom is laughing, but she's nervous because she's thinking, oh my gosh, would she really leave? This is a friend that Ella made. Y'all, what the heck? What the heck is this? Is this like a hat? Y'all know I don't really play with cats and dogs. I don't know what this is. Okay, he's freaky looking. Let's get back to the story. She's gonna go down. This is a friend she made. He's worried about her, but what she's gonna do is take a shower and change because, I mean, she is in essentially underwear. It is a sleeping gown. She doesn't know why her stepmom's following her down here. Jasmine is coming down here too. She just wants to see what Ella's doing, so she just pretended like she was getting a book. Now that Ella's changed, she's like, I'm sorry you had to hear that my stepmom pushed me. He's like, oh my gosh, do you need somewhere to go right now? And Ella's like, I just don't know where I should go, what I should do. I'm ready to move out, but I couldn't find a place. And he's like, you know, if you need to sleep at my place, I got an extra room, or I can take you somewhere if you need to, if you don't have a ride. He's willing to help, and he has seemed like a pretty nice guy overall. So Ella is gonna say, hey, do you think you could take me somewhere? I think I'll take you up on that ride. And he's like, oh sure, yeah, let's go, we can go now. She's like, okay, well, actually, can you take me in the morning? I need to do something first. He's agreeable to that. And she's going to say, for now, would you just leave? Because I don't want it to be any more problems than what my stepmother has started already. He understands. He told her he'll be back in the morning to drop her wherever she needs to go. Now, in addition to this, she does have something she needs to do, but this is Winterfest Eve. She wants to attend a holiday ceremony. Actually, Hazel asked, could she go with her? They had the best relationship in the house. She won't stand up for Ella, but she also doesn't purposely torment her. So yeah, they're gonna go out, and we'll be right back when Ella and Hazel get back from their Winterfest Eve celebration. We are back with Ella. She's gonna come downstairs. Hazel is back too, but Hazel is going to go ahead and go to sleep. Jasmine's gonna go to sleep. Jasmine's hungry, but I mean, where's she gonna get food from? Like, she's thinking about food right now. Ella, she can hear them upstairs going to bed. She's absolutely gonna come back up the stairs. She is going to say a goodbye. It's not a goodbye, but it is a, hey, you may not see me for a while. It's Spruce, and she's like, whoo, you look hot today. And Spruce is like, oh, it's so good to see you, Elle. Ella loves when he calls her Elle. She's flirty. He's getting a little older. He is wearing a hearing aid, but boy, he is still fine, and she really likes him. I told y'all she learned everything she knows about woohoo, and she did all the experimenting with him. She's like, I just wanted to let you know, Spruce, Spruce that I'm gonna move out either tomorrow or the day after. He's like, oh my gosh, can you take me with you? That made her even more attracted to him. It's been so important, guys, knowing that there's someone who likes her for her, who values her companionship. It didn't matter if that was in a romantic way or not, because the thing is, she did not get that from anywhere else, not from her stepmother, not from her stepsisters. Hazel isn't horrible, but she also doesn't defend Ella. She doesn't stand up for her. It just makes it difficult to even defend that. But she's telling him, in a magical world, you have been the fire that I need, the friendship that I need, and he's happy to be that for her. She's giving him a massage. She's like, I'm gonna miss you. And he's like, you are so hot. They are kissing. She doesn't care. Steamy, yes, they are steamy. She don't care about her stepmother's house. She's gonna be out of there in no time. Spruce is like, Ella, I love you sometimes. But she knows he doesn't mean he's in love with her, like in love, but he does love her because she also accepts him as he is, and that has been important. And I think they offer each other something that has not been very easy to find. And she went in and she said, wake up, Eva. And she's telling her stepmother to get up, and she's like, what is the problem? She's like, get out. Her stepmother normally wouldn't abide by this, and she's like, oh my gosh, was that a green man? Because she's not keeping any of these things secret anymore. She's feeling a freedom, and she's woohooing in her stepmother's bed. She is tired of woohooing in bushes and seedy motels with Spruce. And now that Ella is sick and tired, there's nothing that her stepmother Eva can do about that. We'll let Ella and Spruce say their goodbye or temporary goodbye, whatever it may be, and we'll be right back with Justin and Parker. We are back. Justin is here feeding the babies. They are hungry, and of course Parker is sitting over here. She's definitely talking to one of their girls. She could have been feeding one for sure. He's got one baby fed enough, another very hungry. We did get a second high chair, by the way. And so Justin is gonna feed Nyla. He just fed Michaela. Michaela is actually ready for, oh gosh, she put her eyes open. Okay, girl. Yeah, that's creepy. Oh, she's like, woo, I'm tired. I ate them sweet potatoes. Now we're over here with Nyla. Justin needs to talk to Parker because Ella called and he wants to clear something with Parker. He's really worried about Ella after the phone call. Well, honey, we got one baby in the bed and one on the mat. That's good enough because we are hungry. All right, he had some baked potatoes cooking. It was just something he was kind of craving, oddly enough. He is going to finish cooking. He really loves the setup of his house. Parker is napping. She's not even tired. Justin is not as tired as normal, but Parker does have a headache. Justin did make her a home remedy and it's helping. He's like, hey Parker, happy Winterfest. I got your rose, but I got you some more things. She's like, oh really? What else did you get me? I love Winterfest. He's like, I'll tell you, but I need to talk to you about some other things first. And so she's like, yeah, is it like a joke or something? He's like, no, give me a kiss. And she's like, I'm sick. He said, I'll kiss your hand. That's fine. Justin is telling Parker, Ella called me last night and I'm so worried about her. I think she's in trouble at home. There was something with her crazy stepmom. I was wondering if she could come stay over for a while. Parker's like, well, you're the one who didn't want a nanny. And Justin's like, yeah, but she's been great. And Parker's like, I agree. I wanted a live-in nanny from day one. I hope that this means that that's what you're giving me for Winterfest. Oh my gosh, she is passing gas. It's crazy. But he's like, I don't know if that's what I'm giving you, but she's like, well, this could be a way to test it out to see if this is something that we want to do from now on. Honey, she just started kissing him because in her mind, she's getting her way about finally getting a nanny. I mean, she is worried about Ella because Parker doesn't like to see anyone treated poorly, especially in a manner where it could be dangerous. But she's like, oh, just being up this long is giving me a headache. Yeah, let's see. And if it works well, can we get her as a full-time nanny? Look at Michaela. Yeah, she's supposed to be asleep. Justin is like, let her be. Parker, I gotta get the girls, but I need to tell you one more thing. I want to talk to you about it, but also I have decided. And she's like, okay, what's that? He's like, I don't want it to seem like I made a huge decision without consulting you, but I mean, just spit it out. It can't be that bad, right? He's like, I don't want to be a ruler anymore. I want to go into my original field of science. Parker took that bad so bad that Justin's wondering, should he change his romantic ways and just be more reserved, be more careful about what he reveals to Parker? He didn't like her reaction. He's gonna gonna have to analyze this some more, but he's gotta go to the restroom really, really bad. One of the girls is going to sleep, but the other he's working on. So he's like, I gotta go to the restroom so I can get the girls taken care of. He is gonna have Ella come on over. They've got an extra room here that she could sleep in. He's gonna hurry up and feed this baby. Then he's gonna go get little Nyla, cause honey, Michaela's looking really good, but he's gotta get these girls situated. Okay, he's gonna go get the other baby. He's just trying to keep them fed. If he's honest, he is kind of happy about Ella coming to stay too, because he had to do a conference in Darien. Ella was the one there to watch the girls when he went on this conference. They are complaining to each other. We're gonna put this baby to sleep because she is super tired. Let's go pick up our other baby. Hopefully Ella will be over soon. She did say she had to get a friend to drop her off, and he was like, you know, I can load the girls up if I need to pick you up. She was like, no, I got a ride. We're going to put our baby her sweatsuit on, put her in the back carrier. We're gonna go jogging because we need to work out. He's just gonna take this baby for a run. He hadn't even had time to shave. He's trying to figure out what's next because he doesn't want to be a royal anymore. He really wants to go into his son's career. What he knows he has to do is go sit down and talk to his mother, Cordelia, but he knows that this is not going to be the day to do it, not on Winterfest. Justin did get Parker a Winterfest gift. She's going to try to surprise him by cleaning up before he can get back. Parker is stacked, honey. She's slim, but baby, she's a brick house. I think that's what has Justin enthralled, but that is kind of wearing off. He's almost back home. When he gets there, he wants to give her a Winterfest gift. The baby is tired, guys. The baby is out. He's like, here, babe, you said you wanted to draw, and I got you this tablet that you can draw on. And she's like, oh, gosh, that is so nice. Parker is going to say, Justin, I've been thinking, and you should abdicate the throne if you want to. And he's like, what brought this about? But she heard Father Winter coming, so Justin is going to get a nap, but he's not going to forget this conversation. Parker actually bought Nyla inside. She smells so bad that she is thinking like, maybe I should change her diaper. Well, no, this is kind of hard. Ella's like, oh, I'm here, I can do it. So Ella is here. Parker's gonna hurry up because the baby peed on her. So Parker is definitely gonna let Ella know, yeah, you just jump right on in and help out with these babies. She's like, hey, Ella, and Ella's bowing back. Welcome. You know, this is really like a trial to see if you'll be a good nanny. And she's like, really? Because y'all know this will be the perfect solution for Ella to get out of the house. But them offering to let her stay for a few days is perfect for now. She is telling Parker, I appreciate this. And Parker's like, look, I think you're a good person. Your aura seems good. I actually really value getting to know you better, the way that you're such a beautiful spirit. Ella's like, oh my gosh, really? That is just so great. She's telling her your aura is green. They're having a good laugh because Ella's like, what does that mean? She's like, that means that you're deeply connected to wellness and health. You make the people around you feel safe and heard. And she's like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful, Parker. You don't know how well that makes me feel. Parker, she's granting a mystic blessing to Ella, and Ella's thinking how wonderful that is. And Parker's going to tell her, hey, one more thing, Ella, just put your all into these few days, and I think Justin will hire you. And Ella's like, absolutely, I will do everything that I can do. Oh, look at her. So, okay, we're going to come and feed this baby, change her diaper. Ella's going to start working with the kids. Like, she's just so happy to have this opportunity. She feels like, man, this is a once in a lifetime chance. Even if she doesn't get it, having this time away from her stepmother's house, it should rightfully be her house, but that's another subject for another day. But is exactly what she needs, because if she cannot for some reason make it to where she can be the permanent nanny, then she can always at least find her another place where she can live independently and on her own. And that's very important to Ella, to find a way. And she got all her money at the tree. She's hoping she can bring her bird friends over here, and even Spruce, she's hoping that she can bring him. She's even gotten a bed, a huge comfortable bed. She couldn't be happier. She doesn't mind spending time with the girls. She feels so close to them. Oh, and maybe we should have took her out because that's keeping Lady Nyla awake. So let's tell her a bedtime story and then clean this. But guys, Ella is feeling very hopeful. Parker immediately went to take a nap on the couch. She needs to get up and go to the restroom, but honey, she's feeling very confident, very happy. She feels like Ella's a friend, but she feels like this is also the way to get exactly what she wants. Now she can just nap, woohoo with Justin, apparently be gross when she wants to be, and she will have time to do all of those things. Look at Ella look out that table sparkling, honey. Ella's gonna do that, and then she goes to cook. This is exactly where we're gonna leave our episode, guys. I really, really hope that you are enjoying this season of When Fairy Tales Collide. And until next time, remember, keep swimming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.